Don't let perfect be the enemy of good. Hey guys, how you doing today? New day, new channel, hopefully new YouTube career. And we're going to start it off with a banger topic today. There are always going to be things in your life that you are procrastinating on because you're waiting for the perfect timing. Well, I've got news for you. Your situation is never going to be perfect. You're not going to make any progress by overthinking it. You need to take action. Action is often more rewarding than thought. Case in point, the stock market today, the last couple of weeks, I found myself very frustrated with the recent volatility. Watching my net worth decrease rapidly, it gets scary, but that's where the opportunity lies. When everyone's fearful, dollar cost averaging into the market, taking advantage of the discount. And I use that as a simple example, as something I've had a decent amount of experience in the last couple of years, but this principle really applies to anything in life. They say time in the market is greater than timing the market. The time you spend in any field where you're trying to improve in, whether that's finance or health, starting YouTube like I'm doing right now, you can't overthink it. You can spend so much time listening to podcasts about the best diet, the best workout routine, the best way to make thumbnails, the best stock to invest in or whatever. And you could just fill yourself with so much knowledge and opinions. And it's great to have a diverse wealth of knowledge that you're drawing from. But if you never take action and do the thing, what even is the point? Maybe there's like an addiction you're trying to overcome that's really harming you, and you say you want to get out. So you try to find resources online and you YouTube like how to overcome corn addiction, how to get off drugs, how to stop drinking. And then you just stop there. You're just satisfied to say, well, I thought about it and I tried. You just keep it in the hypothetical realm. You never convert it into practical. You just make excuses because your circumstances aren't perfect. Newsflash, it's never going to be perfect. Life is not perfect. You are not perfect. Things are always going to be less than ideal. And this is where the title of the video comes in. We can't let perfect be the enemy of good. And sometimes just making good decisions can be enough for the day. Don't get caught in perfectionism. Maybe you're a perfectionist like me. You like things to be done exceptionally well. And if you can't perfect it, you just don't do anything at all. But that's not how life works. There are so many gray areas and imperfections you have to settle with. Because literally imperfection is what it is to be human. Somewhere in the analysis paralysis of trying to be perfect, you just get burned out and you just give up. You swing so hard in the other direction. Just making little changes each day can have a massive impact over time. I think of myself for an example. I've been a huge enthusiast in the world of health and nutrition. How many different opinions are out there on the best diet? I'm sure you've seen, veganism, carnivore, omnivore, vegetarian, keto, paleo, tons of ideas. Me personally, I've been following loosely the animal-based diet, which is lots of meat, good amount of fruit, raw dairy, maybe occasionally I have some grains like sourdough bread, rice. What do a lot of diets have in common, though? Maybe that's a place to start. Well, most people agree that ultra-processed food is horrible for you. Things like seed oils, Doritos, Coke, donuts, added sugar. These are all ultra-processed foods, things that would not have been recognizable, say, 100 years ago. If it's something that has ingredients that you cannot pronounce, or if it's something that your grandma would not recognize as food, then it's probably not something that you should be putting in your body. I think of something like soda. I gave up soda roughly about like 8+ years ago, maybe longer. My health has been much better as a result. I cannot believe people who insist on drinking soda at every meal, especially when they go out to eat and it's like $3 more or whatever. But people who drink soda all the time, I'm just like, you know what you're doing to your body? This is just like sugar water, highly processed, has caramel color and other kinds of color. Mountain Dew has like brominated vegetable oil, like who knows what that's doing to us. There's little changes that you can make like that. Giving up soda, maybe it's giving up drinking, giving up a certain kind of ultra-processed food or whatever. It can make a massive difference, and it'll pay dividends over time for your health. Now, like I said, we are chasing good, not perfection. Aiming for perfection, but being satisfied with good decisions here and there that'll add up over time is a great strategy. There is no perfect diet, for example, and real life is going to happen. I can plan out my meals for when I'm going to be at work, you know, the lunches that I need to pack. But there's always going to be times when I may have to get fast food. Well, I mean, there are healthier options than fast food. You can always get a bowl at Chipotle. You could just get burger patties at McDonald's or something like that. Don't keep giving yourself the excuse that you have to just completely jump off the wagon when you can make decent decisions in fast food, for example. And I tell you what, when you start learning about health and you aim for perfection in that, it will get tough. It's going to be tiring because there's so much to learn. Everything kind of gets ruined when you learn about, you know, seed oils, the chemicals, and pretty much everything you're eating. Even things like microplastics in our water, fluoride in our toothpaste, 5G and Bluetooth causing brain damage, and, you know, toxic environmental stuff. It's all just so overwhelming. But the point is that you live and learn and you move on. So what are the things that you are delaying on? Asking a girl on a date, putting some money into the stock market, even if it's only $100 to start with. For health, maybe eliminating soda. That's just an easy first step. Rejection is your best teacher. I remember one time I had a workout trainer a few weeks ago. He told me to just keep going, keep lifting those weights until failure. Don't be afraid to fail. You will learn something new in the process, guaranteed. That's all for the video today, guys. Like and subscribe, and I hope you stick around for more content. Have a good one. God bless.